felt great. I mean, blessed to be back and get a start today and make the most of it. And just felt good being back with the guys past 3 days, and just just doing your best to kind of contribute and give your best in those at bats and paid off.
I know the team just really hasn't gone the way I wanted it to, but what's kind of the focus here over this last 50 games? This opportunity to make it
I think just take it one game at a time, and treat it as if the season started today. And just come to the ballpark ready to play, and again, like you said, keep building off, using the momentum, and grinding. I was proud of how I handled the situation in the minors, and it just feels good to be back.
Yes, and how important was that each and every one of those hits, including the home run, was against the handlers?
It was great. My splits have been, oppo this year. I've been hitting lefties a bit better than I've been hitting righties. And I think it just comes down to, a little bit of luck, and then just, capitalizing on those mistakes and barreling them. I feel like my approach has been good off those lefties, and it just feels good to kind of get those hits off lefties because it cleans you up mechanically and mentally.
Yes, we saw you here in this stadium hit the ball really hard and any kind of pitchers before you came up here. What are some of the things you work on in AAA that is helping you now?
Yeah, I've been working with Mac and Fran on just some mechanical adjustments, kind of trying to be a little bit more fluid, a little bit more athletic, let that athleticism come out, and then, really just kind of focusing on the game and trying new approaches out, versus left-handers versus righties, taking risks in certain areas, certain parts of the game, and that's paid off. So it's kind of playing that cat and mouse and playing the game within the game.
You mentioned trying out different approaches against righties and lefties. What was your approach against lefties today, or just recently?
Just today was get something to hit, be aggressive. I think that was the main thing. It's just like make the most of this opportunity today, be aggressive, and kind of just stay on the heater and adjust.
Today, it also, outside of the offensive side, your defensive versatility showed through as well, playing multiple positions. Do you feel comfortable center, left, or could you play all three when needed?
Now that I've had a lot of games in center under my belt, I feel like if you can play center, you can play anywhere. That was my first start in left field right since the last time I was here in the bigs, and there's a couple good reads, couple things I can improve on in the corners, but if you just keep getting those reps in center, it's going to pay off on the corners as well.
Appreciate it. Thank you.